What up, fam? What it is, my friends. All right, well, today is the day that they say that we will break above freezing. The first time in a couple weeks we will be above the freezing point. So finally some of this ice might melt, hopefully. And yeah, get a little bit of reprieve from this freeze that we've been going through. I'm ready for spring, I'll tell you. Anyway, back today with a impressions video. Impressions of Atelier des Ors, Musc Immortelle. Musc Immortelle. Let's start with the bottle. It has these gold flakes in there, which I kind of was always like, that's a weird gimmick. It seems like it is a little bit of a gimmick, you know, gold flakes, and then, you know, it doesn't add anything to the experience. It just makes the bottle look a little better. And I've heard of the gold flakes clogging the atomizer and whatnot, so I don't know if I think that the gold flakes are the best idea ever. Overall though, I do like this bottle. There's a nice heavy metal cap. You can pick it up by the cap. Clicks on very securely. They do tip over pretty easily, so there's that. But overall, kind of a cool bottle. This is one that I discovered over the fall, and I saw it on one of Sebastian's videos. Sebastian was doing a video about Immortelle, and Immortelle is like a kind of dry floral that really goes great in the fall. So he was talking about Immortelles for the fall, and he mentioned this one. And something inspired me to seek out a decant of it. And I did. I got a decant, I got a 5 ml decant of it. And it was the same time I got my decant of Ambra Aurea, at the same time. And I really liked both of these decants. It was like a really lucky purchase. And I did some wearing of Musc Immortelle over the fall, and I really enjoyed it. And what happens, I think I went on Joma Shop. I went on Joma Shop and got this. So I had the old decant and I liked it, and I went and bought the bottle. But let's talk about the fragrance here. It's musky. It's called Musc Immortelle, and it is musky in Immortelle, just like it says on the tin. So let's read a little bit about it. Let's see. This fragrance is created exclusively for Harrods, launched in 2017. Musc Immortelle by Atelier des Ors is a woody aromatic fragrance for women and men. This is a new fragrance. Musc Immortelle was launched in 2017. The top notes are grapefruit, clary sage, iris. Middle notes, patchouli, Haitian vetiver, cypriol, nagamortha. Base notes are ambrette, musk, and Immortelle. Immortelle. So let's go ahead and let's spray. Let's spray this stuff. Let's see, I kind of got a few things going on in my hands here, so let's see. Use paper for now. And maybe let's say this wrist. You know, I just like skin. I just like doing it on skin. That's just what I like. But I do, you know, paper's good too. Paper has its ups, has its perks to using a blotter. Musc Immortelle. All right. So something here off the top reminds me of my grandmother's house. So Immortelle is a very dry smelling thing. It's kind of interesting. It smells dry and floral. And not like floral in a way that is going to challenge you guys out there. This is like, it's just a unique floral. It's not like one that I'm used to seeing very often. And let's see, what else are we getting here? I do get the vetiver and the musk mallow. Ambrette is in the base, and that's a strong note. There's a general musk. And of course, Immortelle. Not getting a lot of patchouli, grapefruit, clary sage. Not getting cypriol, thank God. Very much, at least. Not to where I'm really noticing it just out of the blue. So yeah, it's Immortelle and musk, really. The iris. Let me see here. Okay, the iris is in there. I do get the iris, but it's kind of hidden a little bit. Really, what you smell here is Immortelle and Ambrette. Immortelle and musk. So I really like it. I think it's a good one. I can't wait till fall to really bust this out. So I think it'll go over okay in winter, but this is just like perfect for fall. So I picked it up just a little bit past, the optimal time of wearing it. So it's kind of in a holding pattern until next fall. I could totally wear this in the winter. I could wear this right now, but it just really seems like this is best suited for a fall fragrance. So I look forward to checking that out. Immortelle is also featured in the new Frederick Malle that's coming out. So Immortelle is a really interesting note. Let's see, what else do I have that uses Immortelle? Sunshine Man, I believe, has Immortelle. What else? Immortelle Solaire by Les Indomptables is another good Immortelle. That one's much sweeter. This is much drier than that one. All right, over here at Fragrantica, we have some AI pros and cons. AI pros and cons. I like to read them and react and give my opinion. Exceptional longevity and strong sillage. From my testing, the longevity is good. Sillage is moderate. Nothing too exceptional there. It's pretty moderate, I'd say. Nothing beast, and it's definitely not weak. So it's somewhere in the middle. High quality ingredients without alcoholic harshness. Well, I don't get alcoholic harshness, but yeah, the ingredients are of good quality, I would say. Layers effectively with other perfumes. I don't know. I have never tried layering this. I don't see this. When I do layer, it's usually like I want to address something. Like, my example the other day was Goldman. If I'm wearing Goldman, I just feel like it's not pissy enough, I'll add some civet and layer. And layering is usually, when I do it, it's usually to address something or to fix something. And I don't see this complementing much. I don't see this as a really easy one to layer. Some of them are easy to layer. Another 13 is easy as heck to layer, works with almost everything. But Musc Immortelle, not so much. I'm going to disagree with that point. Unique, non-generic aromatic profile. Yeah, this is definitely unique. I've never smelled anything like this. It's not generic. It's really pretty interesting. That's why I like it. elegant alternative to designer iris fragrances. I wouldn't call this an iris fragrance per se. You know, it's not in itself an iris fragrance. It has iris, but this is an elegant scent. I say it is. It would be a good alternative to designer iris fragrances, I suppose. But again, it doesn't really feature that much iris. Natural smelling honey and hay accords. Honey and hay. Hay. Man, are there even... I'm not getting those. Honey and hay. They're not listed as notes, so I don't know what there's... This is AI slop, probably. Perfect for autumn and winter transitions. Yeah. I'm going to sneak this in the rotation, I think. I want to try it in the winter. I've been planning on wearing this in the fall, but it might be worth a try. Sophisticated, well-blended, unisex composition. So, let's see. Is this sophisticated? I don't know if I would call this sophisticated, per se. It is well blended. It is probably unisex, but that's and actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to say it leans a little masculine. So unisex leaning masculine. All right, moving along. Smooth and creamy vanilla and musk dry down. It does have a smooth musk dry down. I don't get vanilla, so I don't know where AI is picking this up. Luxurious bottle with 24 karat gold flakes. Yeah, we talked about the bottle. The bottle's, I don't know. It seems gimmicky, the gold flakes. So I'm not sure how I feel about the gold flakes. It's a nice bottle. I do actually like the bottle itself, but the flakes, I'm not so sure about. Here are some cons. Bitter medicinal opening is polarizing. I don't get necessarily a bitter medicinal opening, but I do think this could be a polarizing fragrance just because it's so Immortelle heavy. You gotta like Immortelle for this to work, I think. Performance is inconsistent between users. Well, I'm just one user. I don't know about that. The performance seems decent. It seems good. It's not weak. Sillage is not weak. I can say that. Synthetic plastic-like mid-stage notes. I don't get that. I haven't gotten that. I have not once thought plastic when I smell this. So, disagree. Potentially nauseating to Immortelle sensitive users. Yeah, if you don't like Immortelle, you're not going to like this. It is mostly Immortelle. It is a strong Immortelle note. So, you got to like it, Immortelle. Redundant if you already own Iris Fauve. I don't know that fragrance, and if Iris Fauve is an iris fragrance, I would say it's not redundant because this is not an iris fragrance. Even though it has iris, it's not. I wouldn't call it an iris fragrance. Too heavy for high heat environments. Yeah, this is kind of, I don't know if it's too heavy, but it just, it has like a thickness that would probably not be that enjoyable in the high heat. Earthy notes can smell like decay. Immortelle is kind of earthy. It's dry, kind of earthy, but I don't get decay, so I don't get like the rotting leaves or anything like that. Iris note smells like earthy carrots. I don't get that at all. I wonder like what the hell is up with AI today. I don't get carrots. Stuffy or dated scent profile. Well, as we know, I tend to like vintagey smells, so that could be, I guess. You could maybe say that this is a vintage or like a dated, you know, to some people would say dated, I'd say vintage, you know, because I like stuff that's dated. Not a safe blind buy. I'll agree with that. This is probably not the best for a blind buy. There are samples out there. I got a decan of it, And I do recommend you try that before you buy it. Very high price point, last point. And I don't know what the retail is on this, but I got it from a discounter and I got a pretty good price on it. So these are at the discounter. All right. So that is a little bit about Musc Immortelle. It also doubles as a snow globe. All right, fam. That's all I got for you today. Impressions of Musc Immortelle by Atelier des Arts. All right, I'm gonna punch out now. Y'all have a good one now, you heard? Peace.